Yo, what's up, fam? It's about showtime. Just getting a few things ready to rock and roll from my perch up here. Press box. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our live stream of our match today. We've got some regular season action coming your way here at Strobel Field in the heart of Sandusky, Ohio. Should be a good one today. A little rainy before kickoff, but don't you worry, that rain actually is passing. And just as we hit kickoff, the radar says all of that stuff will be gone. So some nice rain to water our artificial turf pitch. So it'll be nice and slick out there for the boys. And oh, I just watched Caden Camp rifle one the bottom corner. So looking forward to seeing that happening in the game today. Gonna have a little bit of a different look roster wise. We're missing a few guys. Some of them are off at work and internships, doing some other things. So a little bit of a different look than you'll see. So a few different players playing a few different roles, but we are going up against Club Akron today. So they are clearly based out of the Akron area, but they're a little bit of a unique club because they are actually affiliated with the University of Akron. So University of Akron, awesome soccer program that they have that are actually like a part of the NJCAA program that they have over there. Then they have a club team. So this is part of that club team. Hence, Club Akron is the name. So they've made the about 2 hour journey over here to Sandusky to hang out with us today. It should be a fun match. I'll give you a little bit inside scoop on their squad. So they actually were a part of the League Cup as well, just as we were, which unfortunately just 2 days ago, we ended up losing to Greater Toledo 3-0. Unfortunate performance, not our best showing to say the least, but we have a good sample size because we've played Greater Toledo twice. Club Akron also has played Greater Toledo. So Club Akron played Greater Toledo in the first round of the League Cup. They lost 1-0. Club Akron did. And they got scored on in like the 98th minute in additional time. So that is heartbreaking for them. But that goes to show that they can play. They know what they're doing. They can hold their own against a good Greater Toledo team. So that means this should be a competitive match. We should be able to hold our own. I'm looking forward to seeing what that will look like. And if you are just tuning in, it is a bit rainy on our pitch. A gentle storm blew through just before kickoff. Kickoff still happening, slated for 12 p.m. Sorry, it is 12 p.m. I don't know why I was thinking 12 a.m. for a hot second. Nope, 12 p.m. will be our kickoff. I haven't seen our refs poke their heads out quite yet. So hopefully they are just in the tunnel because we have about 6 minutes and a half before we do hit our kickoff time of 12 p.m. It is quite breezy as well. It actually was quite windy once I was driving in today, but it calmed down a little bit as the rain started. So still some wind out there. And I'm going to flip our camera and I'm going to leave you guys for just a minute to get our scoreboard, get some flags rolling, make sure everything is good to go for the squad. And then I will tune back in with you all for kickoff in about 6 minutes or so. I'm also gonna go check on the refs, make sure that they are underneath. Just don't want to get in the rain right away because hopefully we have refs. We gotta have some refs. We paid to have refs. So I'm gonna go knock on some doors, make sure they're down there. I'll be right back. All right, fam. I just ran down and then up the stairs. Got the flags good to go, but I did check in. There are no referees here. So I'm gonna pause our stream and take my phone here. I'm gonna call the league and see what's going up. So I'll be right back.
All right, fam, we're back. We're back. I'm just going to grab a ball pump very quickly, and then we will be kicking off in 3 minutes. Let's go. All right, we're back.
We made it. Guys, I'm sweating. I just ran up and down the stairs, get everything organized. Thankfully, our ref crew is here, which is Mr. Slay and Mr. Slay, obviously related to John Slay on our squad. So give me a second. I'm going to catch the breath, then we'll get the stream rolling. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Firelands United kick us off. Going from left to right on your screen. And Club Akron going from right to left on your screen. I'll give you some fun facts and our starters here in a hot second. And then I'll give you the full scoop of what went down, why we didn't have refs, and all that good stuff. Almost a lovely touch from John. All the way back to the keeper. And then I am going to start our time here. So pause with me for 1 second. And guys, if you watched our stream 2 days ago, you'll know I was running back and forth, running the clock. Then our head coach, Chris, he gave me the pro move. He said, yo, you can unplug that from the wall and then sit the scorekeeper's board thing right next to you on the stream. Wow. Chris coming in clutch with the wisdom. We have some people hopping in the chat now. Connor Hogger, former player last year, says tuning in for the game today. Up the lands, baby. Let's go. Connor, we miss you. Hope all is well down in Columbus. Percy Pelican says, good afternoon, all. Greetings. It is now a good afternoon that we got some soccer actually happening. The storm has passed as well, so it's a beautiful day for some footy here in the heart of Sandusky, Ohio. There is Camp. Oh, playing it through very nicely for Karimi. Karimi tries to slot it across. It does just sit in the 18. Akron does enough to clear, and that will be a foul on Gray. We have Connor Hobbs saying up the lands. The Alejandro fam, Kenny, another former player last season, tuning in, saying up the lands. Mr. Ventura, 2527, says up the lands. Let's go. Love all the positive up the land sentiment today. Amber Halls asks any score. Not yet. We actually just kicked off because of our refereeing situation, which I'll give you a breakdown now. But we're about 3.5 minutes in. So just started this match. Yes. Let me give you our update. So this game, as probably all of you know, and all of our graphics said, we were supposed to kick off at 12 o'clock today. And sadly, we did not have a refereeing crew show up. And unfortunately, the league had some mess up in their system. So they had no referees assigned to us today. But then they had a different team apparently scheduled at 1 o'clock here today, which there is no other game o'clock at 1 o'clock here today. So we were going to try to get those refs to come early to ref this game. But then the assigner wasn't answering his phone. So now we have two refs which are homegrown from Sandusky because, yes, they are the father and brother of John Slay. Did get a hold of the league commissioner, and we talked with Ben, guy who runs Club Akron. So we're all on the same page and allowing the game to go underway. And this will count. This will be an official league match. We really appreciate the Slay refing crew out there. Thank you for just last minute, just deciding, hey, not to be fans today, but to show up and actually ref the match. I know that is a lot of pressure and a lot of stress, but guys, you are awesome. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for jumping in and helping cover this match. Really do appreciate you guys doing that. And I know a two-man system is not fun. Calling off his line well. Good positioning. So now I can officially run you through our starters who you'll see on the pitch today. So in net, you did see his first little action of the game, Colin Beeler. Now on the ball, that's Caden Hawes passing to Cohen Steinmetz, our two center backs for our match. And a little bit of a different shape and a different location for some of our players today. But you'll see Camp now tracking back into his former left back role. Jackson Gray, right back. Defensive mids, Phil Karimi. And captain, Jack Remy. On the outside, one of our wingers, Simon Joseph. Winger Aiden Adams on the far side of the pitch. Ryan Graber holding down the central attacking mid role, but our midfield is kind of rotating in that center. So it goes out for a Firelands throw. And then up top, Mr. Slay himself. So 3 Slays on the pitch at once. This might be a record. And Club Akron, affiliated with the University of Akron. So you'll probably know the University of Akron, quite a solid soccer school. Then they do have a club program, and this is part of that club program. So certainly some talented players that you'll see on the pitch today. They're a little bit of a lighter squad. And while we do have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on our bench today, actually 7 with an additional keeper. We'll hopefully have to use more of our subs just because we did play a match 2 days ago. Unfortunately, and ball is still in play on that sideline, crossing it in. And oh, Beeler's almost there, goes off the crossbar. And then Steinmetz just sends it up into the air. Catch back, and then finally away from Ryan. 15 Griff says just 2 refs. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, Griff, if you missed the message, fortunately, the league didn't schedule refs for this game, even though there was supposed to be. There was an error in their system or something, so we didn't have any refs. So luckily, the 2 Slay boys, who are the referees out there today, relatives of John Slay, agreed to ref it for us so we could actually play today. So we were going to have no refs at all. Don't love to see that. But yeah, that is the situation that we are presented with today. So 2 ref system. But hey, cheers to them. Thank you so much for being out there. We wouldn't have a game without them. Guys, I think I got to start hitting the gym or something because I just ran up and down those stairs twice and I'm still out of breath. Holy smokes. We had Mr. Ventura say up the lands. That's Luke Avers, one of our goalkeepers from last season. Love to see it, Luke. Hope all as well. He starts us with the throw, poked away. Now Slay finds himself with it, does a nice little maneuver. Now it's with Karimi. Well, then Karimi tries to get it to Slay, just a little bit overhit. Sends it back to the keeper. Keeper will send it away. Actually, a nice outlet. But then Joseph gathers and tries to poke it through. Good shielding of the ball from number 6. And then you saw what he was trying to do. Tried to go for the big swing, and that is a tough ball Tough pass to make. Saw it happen in the Greater Toledo game. So if you can make that pass happen, cheers to you, man, because that is a skill to do. Great step in. That was Caden Halls there. Good challenge. Ball kind of just squirting around in the middle. No one really able to gain possession, except now we do have Akron outside on the wing, but Camp is there. Sends it out for a throw. Good tracking back. We got our ball boy over there putting in the work. We appreciate it. We've got one on each side. Our ball boys, true MVPs of the match. And decently long throw headed up by Graber. Adams trying to get it out, and then Camp will send it the rest of the way. So now our boys in the back hand stepping up nicely and quickly. Has to filter all the way back to the Akron keeper. Guys, you're gonna have to yell at me. Make sure I do my job on the clock. I have my clock. I have to stop it at 45 minutes. As we approach halftime, I also have to add the scores. Oh, just an unlucky touch. Back and throw. Go short. Way. Slay tries to turn with it. Gets poked away from him. Little fun fact about our table. So I'm talking league standings now. We are in third place with Greater Toledo holding the top spot. Then it's Foot, Ohio, which we know Foot well. We've tied them twice so far. But then we sit in third place with 5 points, tied with this team, Club Akron. They also have 5 points, but we have the goal differential by 1 goal. So we are technically standing alone at third. But whoever wins this match will hold down third by themselves. So quite an important match for us. Nice interplay. Back to Jack. Now Jack looking it up. Oh, and just a little bit of miscommunication. He was going for it, but great stuff from Gray to get it back. Now to Joseph. Joseph tries to slay through it. Oh, perfect pass. Almost does get it. Just a little slippery is the turf from the rain that we had beforehand, but the sun is starting to peek out. So good day for some soccer. Joseph applies a little pressure and good stuff because that will result in a turnover. So a throw in for Firelands United. For 12 minutes in, score is 0-0. Graber trying to get through and still keeps it. Now is in the 18, tries to do something with it. Good closing down, defending from Akron. Now Akron trying to play out. Does so quite nicely, but then just ends up sending it away. Spieler is there. Swinging through Hawes. Hawes with some space to journey forward. But he says, Steinmetz, you do it. Out to Camp. Camp trying to play through. I think he was looking for Slay, maybe. To overhit. I don't mind that though. Just give me a little bit more of a diagonal run, and then Camp can really ping a ball in. So I would love to see it. Akron making their way through the middle, sending it up, intercepted nicely by Halls. Another slip, and then sent just forward, and that'll skip out for a goal kick. Rachel Schwallock, my wife, asks what the score is. It is 0-0. And we started this match late, unfortunately, because we did not have a reffing crew. So the assignment got messed up from the league. So we thankfully have John's father and brother as our refs today in the center of the pitch. So pressure being applied by number 10. Camp trying to cut through. Still stays with it. Remy turns. Still turning. Look at Steinmetz, and Steinmetz, decent touch, but he's all right. Does a big switch over. Looks like that goes to Hawes. Now it's Gray. Gray gets it up to Crimmy. Nice shielding from Crimmy. I'm going to adjust our angle just a bit. So hang on tight. It's going to get a little bumpy for just a second. There we go. Look at that. Look at that view. Slide ball through, easily gathered. Should have zoomed in a little more. That's what I'm talking about. Camp, back to Beeler. Beeler looking for Adams. Adams gets a touch and just kind of pops it up, bounces and looking for Slay. And Adams tries to flick it through. Ponging at the moment, but another slip. And yes, this turf, unfortunately, when it is wet, does look a bit slippery for both sides. Grimmy gets around one, out to Joseph. Joseph plays it to Slay, but poked away. Decent look. Firelands United a little pressure, but now swung all the way by Club Akron. Camp is there. Good one-on-one defending from Camp. Joseph tracking back. Good stuff. We like to see it. Sent in, but then Gray is there to touch it. Joseph finds himself with it. I will just send it long and out. Up here and turning the camera. It's foul called, so that goes against Firelands United. So I believe that is our first free kick of the match. That's about 16 minutes in. What can Akron do? Sends a dangerous ball in, and it is there. Falls to number 15. Not the best tracking by Firelands United. Luckily, doesn't get it cleanly, and it goes over the bar. Great opportunity. The best one of the match so far. That's for Club Akron. Give it away in the back, but Remy does the defensive work to send it out. Just got to lock in, boys. Let's go. Let's get some focus, put some passes together, build a little confidence. Let's do something. We have a substitute getting ready down on the sideline. That is Maximus Parcell. Probably one of the best soccer names you'll hear out there. Another slip. This turf, unfortunately. Not great for either side, but then Karimi got the strides. It's him and Slay up top. Aiden trying to arrive, tries to get it back to Slay. You saw what he was doing. He's trying to draw it inside, pull some defenders, and then cut it back out to Slay, but good defending. Krimi called for the foul. Tried to step in quickly, but good maneuver around him. Akron restarts, now sends up a dangerous ball. It does skip on the turf. Beeler is there. Blitz to Hawes. Remy. And lovely play through a press. That's how you do it. And then just got to have a little bit of a quicker outlet off of that. So once it goes out to Gray, you want someone checking to the ball, one of your maybe wings or strikers, so then he can just outlet that quickly. Then that winger or that striker can then make that diagonal run across. So we just have to speed up our play a bit. If we do, then we're really going to start getting chances because we can break that press, then we'll have numbers. Pause there. Pause is great in the air. Wonderful at reading a ball. And a lovely challenge from Hawes. Oh, it looks like there would have been a foul call. Advantage is played, and it's chipped in. A beautiful chip, and then Steinmetz is there in the air. Remy calls it and just sends it the other way. Slay reads the first touch well. Tried to get it to Kermy. You saw what he was trying to do. That will be a throw for Firelands. Looks like we do have a substitute coming in, so we're halting play for that substitution. Parcell comes onto the pitch. That's Maximus. He's given Joseph a break. 20 minutes in, still scoreless. And a good challenge off of Remy. Six has a strike and drops right in front of Beeler. Those are always hard to handle, but does well to parry it away and away from trouble. So a good save. And honestly, that save doesn't look like it's the most difficult thing in the world for a spectator. But man, when it bounces right in front of you, especially on a wet turf pitch, man, that is hard to do. So great save from Beeler. Another substitute getting warmed up. A couple of them. We have Reggie Johnson, Jonah Main down in front of us, getting ready as another throw is coming for Firelands. Also reset it through Beeler. All right, boys, let's go build something. Through to Remy. Right back to Steinmetz. Get it through, but he's poked away. Steinmetz and Camp. Camp will take over and then just send it down the line. Aiden almost is there to flick it on. It's sprayed all the way across, and Gray will have to do something because there's pressure on him, and he luckily escapes unscathed. Parcell running away from the ball and then touched almost by Slay. Looks like that will be off of a Club Akron player. Nope, that will be a Club Akron throw. Good interception from Steinmetz. Yeah, it's great play to Crimmy. Crimmy, oh, just unfortunately, just a little bit of a big touch from him. Will be out for a Firelands throw. Substitute coming in. Reggie Johnson coming onto the pitch, giving Aiden Adams a break. That's a like for like swap. Winger for winger. And Johnson, his first touch of the match. Good one. Settles it. Gets it back to Steinmetz. Nice composure there from Steinmetz to Remy. Now Remy, yes, up. Yeah, you got to be checking back to that. I think that was, yep, that was Maximus. So when you're in that type of situation and you see there's some tight pressure on your defensive mid, as a winger, check back into that space because there's so much space between the midfield and that back line. Oh, good stuff from Parcell there. And then wins the throw for his efforts. But continuing on that point, you see as a winger, there's a lot of gap. So your defense mid is under pressure. Check back, make it an easy pass for him. And Max has the touch to be able to handle it under pressure too. So we'd love to see that hold up play from him. Gray just tries to whack it into the middle. Johnson gets up and oof, skies for it and helps end up win it for Camp. Camp through, sends it a low slotted ball, only finds a defender, but Camp almost gets back and does get the touch, but just skips out for a throw. That was a first dangerous glimpse for Firelands. We're 24 minutes into this match. No great chances yet for either side. Really the best one so far coming on from a cross from Club Akron. Drop it right in the box and just an unfortunate touch For the Club Akron player sends it over the bar. Very fortunate for us though, because we just didn't track as well. Oh man, look at that neck power right there. Did you see that header? He just flicked that back to his defensive mid. That's impressive right there. Got some anger with that header. All's will swing it through Steinmetz now to Camp. Camp to Johnson. Johnson tries the turn. You saw what he was trying to do. If you can really get Johnson in space, he is going to be a threat. I would love to see, instead of Johnson checking back, maybe our Cam checking into that space so then Johnson can be out on the wing and then feed Johnson through. Ball sent skyward out for a throw for Firelands. Guys, that sun is out now. It is bright. I almost need to put some sunglasses on up here. Crimmy, nice little hold up, trying to turn around his man and does so. Oh my goodness, and around another one. Still stays with it, but then the third defender pokes it away, sent away, and Hawes is there to win the ball. Remy flicks it up. Lovely little flick. Parcell has it, can turn. Driving forward. Oh, it says, oh, a dangerous ball. Back post. Not a bad ball at all. No, I would love to see, yeah, either Johnson or Slay attacking that back post. And I mean, can't blame him yet because we really haven't had that type of service as of late. But lovely ball. Begging for someone to make that run. So now hopefully they will be able to do that. Someone step. Jack, yes. Sent in a nice little back heel interception from Hawes. Camp locked down, one-on-one defender. He says, not today. Sends him back the other way. Johnson getting in on the action himself. Looking for someone and kind of has the player behind him trip, which kind of tripped him up. And filter all the way back to Colin Beeler. Sporting the beautiful pink keeper kit today. I love to see it. I think I'm biased though, because I designed that kit. Camp cutting through multiple players, driving forward down the sideline, and was maybe looking for Slay, but I think Slay was just offside. He was just tracking back on. Wasn't ready for the ball through. Trying to play centrally, but plays it right to Karimi. And here's Slay. Slay just gets it stuck under his feet, can't find the right touch. Scores are still 0-0. We are 28 minutes into this match. 28 minutes, 0 goals. Not a whole lot of great chances still. Both teams really trying to figure each other out. They're trying to play it through the midfield, but haven't had the best success once they approach the final third. It's really been consistent for both teams on that front so far. Sent down, looking for Karimi, and will be offside. We do have the pace. The unfortunate part is we don't want to just have them run straight down and just hoof them a ball over the top. We want to see quick passing through the midfield and then slot a ball through. Actually, like that. You saw what he was trying to do there. That was number 19. It was an outside of the boot, tried to curl it around for the run of his player. Don't mind that. Big ball sent down. Slay gets ahead to it. Now Johnson is there trying to track it down. Good work from the midfield, forcing the ball back. I like it. I don't love a high press. Only in very specific situations. So make your line of confrontation. Right now, it's about the 45-yard line, which that's what I'm here for. This is good. And now we slowly shift up. Because then if they're going to just send a ball over the top, that's what we like. We want them to do that because we can defend that. Just like that. Just hoof it long. We can handle that defense all day long. And Jack flicks it. Slay. Tries to apply some pressure, and then Parcell is there, able to get it poked up to Slay. Slay cutting across inside now, lays it off Johnson. What can he do? Looking for a little bit of space, tries to have a shot, does get blocked. Parcell has to track back and does do just that. Now the swing is on. Some space on the far side for Akron. Oh, in the middle and then played up. How's the hold up play? Quite decent, but intercepted nicely. Camp tries to send it away, does get blocked, but that'll filter back to Beeler. Good work in the end. Halls has a little green space. I'd like to see him use it because he can find a pass. Steinmetz has to find Halls. Halls will poke it free, and then it does just go out of play, so it will be a throw in for Club Akron. Hall sends it away. Brought down by number 4. Camp is there. Graber tries to step. Same with Jack, and then filtered all through nicely to number 10. Doesn't have the best angle. Sends it into the box, headed away by Steinmetz, but it'll still come back at us. Number 4 trying to find space for it. Remy is there, up by Camp. Now Slay can get there, can turn. And here we are. Max tries to shield off the defender, but it will go out for a Firelands throw. Asher B asks the score update. 0-0 is our score. Had to start late because we didn't have the reffing crew, so we're about 31 minutes into the first half. Still scoreless. Slay gets a break. So that will be actually a double substitution, it appears. Parcell gets the ball. Tries to keep it in play, but it will go out for a Club Akron throw. You have Carter Jones taking Slay's spot up top. And then Jonah Main is now in for Karimi in the cam role. That's right where we want you to be. So yes, striker, force it one side. Now nice and tight, but you got to close off those passing lines. Graber is there, pokes it away, and good sliding challenge. Still stays with Firelands. Now swings it up all the way to Johnson. Johnson's onside. Oh, the touch just lets him down a little bit. Keeper does have to come out and get it. Smart play off his line, able to read it well. Short from the Akron keeper. And easily played through our wingers. So I would actually love the wing and the cam to just tuck in a little bit more because if we're going to leave those passing lanes open, we're just wasting our own energy. Decent ball played through, but too much sauce on that one. Beeler positioned well to claim. Camp. Now, how about Camp? Oh, find Remy. He was looking for that. Good decision from Graber. It was a smart pass back to Steinmetz. And Remy, unfortunately, gives it away. But yeah, he was in a tight spot. I think he was looking for the pass to go wide. And a looping ball over the top. Honestly, not the worst attempt in the world, but certainly not the best either. Another substitute. Gray's taking a break. And on comes Noah Clapsaddle. Another fire lower league soccer name, if I do say so myself. And then this near sideline, we have our right back and our right winger, Noah Clapsaddle, Maximus Parcell. What a name combo that is. Club Akron still building. Taken away nicely by Maine. Maine looking for options, gets it. That is to Ryan. Ryan unfortunately loses out. He doesn't have a whole lot of options. We just have to play quicker. And then we have to realize if we're off the ball, we have to check into some space to make the passes easier, especially once we're under that pressure. Camp will take it away. Remy tries to find Johnson. I just can't get out of our own half. Saddle pokes it through. Parcell. Oh, I wouldn't have mind a filtered through quick ball. Lovely turn from Maine. Shielding off 2 players. Does go down and does get the foul call. And lovely stuff getting through two players. Free kick for Firelands United. Can we do something in the 35th minute from halfway line? Put it in the mixer. It's either going to be Camp or Halls. Looks like the laces of Camp's left foot will be doing the kicking. And who will be doing the scoring? Let's find out now. Headed away. Maine is there. Good strength for Maine. Still has it. Has to get it off his foot. And yep, a free kick is awarded. It does, unfortunately, just deflect off of, I think it was Graber's hand. And you actually look right there. He was making the run down the sideline, wanted it, but his center back said, "Hey, let's just chill, play slow, build something up." Here we go. Yep, force the ball one way. Good job from Jones. Now, yep, our line is tight. That's perfect. It's exactly how we should defend there. Having our midfield be tight and compact, because once we force it one way, we have to make sure all those passing lines are cut off. Club Akron throw. About 10 minutes away from halftime. Score is still goose eggs all around. Pass intercepted from Maine, finds Jones. Jones, a good turn. Now play to the left. Lovely ball fed to Johnson with space to work. This is where he loves to be. Cutting in, having a strike, and just gets past the far post. And lovely stuff from the boys there. Great turn from Jones. Great pass to Johnson. Johnson, nice little move. Drops the shoulder, cuts in, finds some daylight, has a strike, looking to curl at that near post. Almost does. Now, hopefully, that'll get a little spark going for the boys. Oof, and lovely play. Good tracking back from Clapsaddle. All over the top. Yep, he is offside. That is the right call. And man, kudos to this two-man reffing crew. Didn't think they were reffing today. Appreciate them being here, and they have called the match quite well. And I do not envy their position. Being a two-man crew is just a tough day job, I'll tell you what. Being a ref is a tough job in general, but man, two-man crew, don't envy it. And over the top, Johnson, that is with Jones, and Jones just gets it poked away. Just the ball was misread over the top by the Akron center back, so Jones finds himself with it, earns a throw. Johnson, Maine puts it into the mixer, and then ooh, couple things happening. Parcell goes down. The keeper almost drops it, but we'll have it restarted with a nice distribution to number 7. Intercepted nicely from Captain Remy. Jones, yes, hold up play is good. Still sticks with it. Oof, does take a pretty big hit. Ball will just be cleared out for a throw. A couple subs getting ready to come in. Give you a quick view. Parcell coming out for Aiden Adams. Phil Karimi coming on for Ryan Graber. We get back underway with the throw from Clapsaddle. Right to the foot of Maine. Maine looking inside, and good strength from Maine. Holds off the challenge. Space between the midfield line and our back line. You don't like that. I would rather see it much more condensed. That is how we normally get beat. Clapsaddle, how's your one-on-one defending? And then does just enough. Puts the player off. Ball will be intercepted. Still come back at us though, but then Karimi says, no, thank you. Yep, he'll take that. Sends it long, Johnson. Nice touch to bring that down. That will be a Club Akron throw. Drops it right on him. Tries to take it off him. Still stays with Club Akron. They'll filter it back. Good job from Jones, forcing it to stay on this side, which is good because that's where we have most of our players. But now, unfortunately, not able to play out. Now they can swing. Oh man, a lovely play from Club Akron. But then even more lovely play from Camp. Camp gets there. And Camp unfortunately just stretches out and then does end up taking out the Club Akron player. So that will be a penalty awarded for Club Akron. And just a tough one because he was kind of falling back and just unfortunately catches the player. I don't think you can argue too much with that one. Surely the slippery field doesn't help out in that case. But Mr. Beeler, what can you do for us? How about you keep it goose eggs as we're about 5 minutes away from halftime? Beeler has saved penalties before, wearing a Firelands kit. Can he do it again? Number 8 steps up, strike, and it does go through the back of the net, quite literally. And it is a good penalty, sends Beeler the other way. So 1-0 is our score. For halftime again, letting in a goal off of kind of a weird situation. Happened to us last game as well. So now the boys just need to turn it on. Akron does now have a sub who has showed up, so they have one substitute available to use and are ahead in this one 1-0. So we really need to leverage that. We have the bench. So let's just start using the legs. Put a good shift on for 5-10 minutes. Then you're tired, come off, rotate. Let's start running them. We'll get underway. About 5 minutes, I said, to go for us to score before the half. Me tries to go back and get it. Akron now coming back at us already. Let's take a deflection and let me sends it up. Aiden, how's your touch? Decent. Does get shouldered off the ball. Akron throw, but good defending. Instead of a throw, it looks like it was actually a foul that was called. Wow. Almost a wonderful ball into the box. And Beeler parries beautifully to Johnson. Can we do it on the fast break? Johnson almost gets there held up, and then Akron does come away with it. Back to get it. Ball slicked in. 23 tries to bring it down. Goes back to Beeler. And just too slow. We're playing too slow. The ball, when it receives to your foot, you already need to know where you're going, especially if you're on the back line or under defensive pressure. We have Camp getting a break. Judge coming on. But just the speed of play, just Firelands not about it today. Just looking a little lackadaisical as we have in the past couple matches. Got to start changing that up. Firelands throw right in front of our bench. Upset of goes short to Hawes. Good split there. Remy can turn. Now who's checking to him? Looking for Jones. Look back. So yes, Aiden needs to track now. Lovely step from Karimi. And then from Remy. Now feed it to him. Feed it to him. That was free kick. Good stuff from Adams. Just play it off your foot quicker. Then you don't even have to handle the contact. You split it right through to Jones. Jack to take. Can whip a ball in. I got to make sure I stop the clock at the appropriate time. We're at 44 and about a half. When vision too much added time, not a whole lot of stoppages. And a ball in from Remy is a great one. Oh, back post, it does bounce, but then just bounces into the gloves of the keeper. Yes, good stuff from Jones, applying the pressure. So it will be a throw. The last few minutes here of play before the halftime whistle blows. Guys, I got to stop the clock. Here we go. My big moment. Boom. Stopped at a 45. Someone give me a job. Nice throw in. Club Akron trying to build something, but it filters right to Karimi. Karimi, I wouldn't mind a rip from you, my guy. Oh, lovely sliding challenge there. Had to be an important one. Now, a quick break opportunity, and yes, definitely offside. Yeah, he was off by quite a bit. And that will be our halftime whistle. Score is 1-0 in favor of Club Akron. Really a winnable game for us. We just have to play like we want it. I'm going to drop our camera down here for a second. I'll give you a little break from my voice. Perfect opportunity to get some snacks. If you are with us on the stream, head over to the fridge, get something good, nice drink, pop some popcorn in the microwave, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so to bring you the second half of this match.
No, I mean, if it's shaded right now. You know, basically. Oh, Lord.
Firelands.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is about time to start our second half. May or may not have ran down, provided some instruction to the boys. Definitely a winnable match against a short bench. Let's see if we have what it takes to come out after the second half. I want to see that energy. That's what we need. We get energetic, which we do in the second half sometimes. If we can do that, we'll win the game for sure. Just like we have in previous games. Don't have the best showing first half. That's all right. We can turn it on in the second. Man, I was down there doing a mini crossbar challenge. I'm glad you guys didn't see that on the stream. It is toasty. Goodness gracious. That sun has really come out, dried the field. Woo. So if you are just tuning into the stream, score is 1-0. Club Akron leads, and this is the battle for third place. Currently, we sit with a goal advantage on 5 points. So that means we are alone at third place. They are right behind us also with 5 points, but one less in their goal differential. So whoever wins this match will claim the third spot in the table, and we need to have that third spot so we can keep pace with Foot Ohio and Greater Toledo. We need to get into the top 2 places so that we can get into the playoff. And a win today would definitely help that cause. Man, I'm sweating just from the jog up here. Holy smokes. Club Akron will now get us underway. And the second half begins. I did my job. I pressed the button for the time. Good job. I didn't forget. That's a miracle. And let's see if Club Akron does something different coming out after the halftime break. We go. I like the pressure that's applied. Percy Pelican says, let's hope for a good half. I also am hoping for a good first half, intercepted by Adams. Now let's do something now. Yes. We'll turn the other way, though. So I have this thing that I talk about when I'm the coach. So, for example, I coach here at Sandusky High School. I coach the girls' team, coached at Terra State. I always said, think forward first. So I'm happy to play back and hold possession. That's fine. But if you have the opportunity to go forward, think of that first. That should be your first idea. Then, if you see, oh, I can't turn, I'm under pressure, then, yep, you play back. He finds himself with it down the side, pokes it through. He is onside here. Joseph, what can we do? Tries to poke it through. I don't know if he just wasn't able to get a full swing on it. Just sent out for a Firelands throw. Kind of goes in, but then just gets poked out for another Firelands throw. So our next match for our men's actually is coming back at you real quick on Wednesday, June 10th. So in 3 days from now, we are going up against FC Rayos, local rivals. That is our league match against them. Ball over the top. And Slade does get ahead too. It just popped up straight in the air. Slade going for it again, pops it back, looking for someone. George has great throw. That was solid. I am jealous of players that are able to throw the ball like deep and consistently because that was never a skill set I had. I could take a corner, but don't ask me to throw anything. Unless it's a dodgeball. Give me a dodgeball. I'll throw that all day long. And yeah, John called for the foul. He kind of just tumbled over backwards. So does catch a club hacker player with him, nothing malicious. He just tipped backward onto him. And that was actually his brother calling the foul on him. Kind of a cool moment. But boys, let's see the energy. I may have to take my headphones out for a second here and yell at them to get the energy pumping. Phil pokes it free to Slay. Slay trying to get it back to Crimmy. Crimmy finds it. He's under some pressure. He's just sent away for now. Remy tries to get a touch in the camp. Saves the day. I don't mind a strike from him. Ooh. And a decent hit from Camp. I'd love to start testing the keeper. Let's do it. That's the energy we want to see. Back. Famous 011 says, what's the score? Still zeros. We're at Z. I lied to you. It's not zeros. I'm so used to saying it. It's actually 1-0 in favor of Club Akron. Wish it was zeros at this point. 1-0. Club Akron leads. We just started the second half. Pause. Good interception. Percy Pelican says, good start to the half. Need to keep it going. Yes, the defensive work rate looks a little better at the start of this half. I still would love to see a little bit more energy. George says it will come. Goals will come. Front four is very dangerous, which is true. We have some good attackers. We just got to start getting it to them and start releasing them. And then with players on the bench like Carter, Reg, Max, fresh legs coming on, causing problems. Come on, Lands. Agreed. And especially coming off of a game 2 days ago. Yeah, we got the fresh legs to utilize. No, it is hot. We got to recognize the space, close it down quickly. There we go. That's good stuff from Gray. I like him right on the back of the defender, forces the turnover. That's good stuff. Crimmy, yes, plays it in beautifully. There is Remy. And now a big swing to Camp. Camp getting in an advanced roll to Joseph. One Slay. I wouldn't mind a diagonal run from you right there. Poked away. That will be a Firelands throw. Good taking. Camp is there. Thought about the first time swing. Cutting into space, trying to curl it. Oh, back post, and no one is there. Put me in, coach. Let me just make some back post runs. I'll take those easy goal all day. That's just a tap in, asking to be finished. You see those videos on social media where people like kick a ball into a trash can and then the trash can ends up deflecting it into the goal. Throw a trash can at that one. That'll go in the back of the net. It says, John Slice led us Akron's JV team. Is this true? I actually don't know the answer to that. All I know is that they are the club team from Akron University. So it would technically not be their JV team. Technically not allowed, I would guess, but they could maybe do it under another name like their club team. Not sure how that works. Akron sends it up. Decent touch brought down for his strike partner. Number 10 has looked lively. Brought in. 23. Does have a strike, and then a good stuff from Steinmetz. The ball is there. Great save from Beeler. Chested down by Hawes. Hawes now goes out to Joseph. Joseph flicks it quickly. Good look over the shoulder. Karimi. Oh, it just poked away from him. Slay sees it in. Oh, it doesn't blast from Fletcher. Slay is there. Can't get around the keeper, and oh, just unfortunate. Oh, great stuff from Slay to try to steal it away. And the keeper stretches well to get it. But we like the energy. That's what we want to see, boys. John Slay said he will be at the lake tonight. Is this true? I cannot confirm or deny if he will be at the lake. It is a Saturday night. I know that Slay loves the lake life, so if I was a betting man, I would say that may be true. So close, great counter. It was a good effort. And now another one here. Krimi has a strike. It's low and oh, an absolutely wonderful save. Had to be stretching across his body. Krimi placed it perfectly. That was going in. Side netting. And wow, great save from the keeper. Had to give it to him. Looks like he may have saw it a little late too, but got there to poke it away. Corner for Firelands United after much more lively 5 minutes for the Lands. Come on, let's go. Versus Slay will be celebrating 3 points later. I hope so. And now the ball in a dangerous area. Slay is there, but headed away by Akron. Remy's trying to apply some pressure, but now what can Club Akron do? Are they able to release the ball? Tried to almost pop it up. I think it was kind of a deflection. Good stuff from Steinmetz. Uses his body and now gets it up perfectly. Great pass. Johnson tries to feed it to Karimi. Or from the Lands to prevent that counter from happening. So now play quickly. Now play quickly. Now play quickly. There we go. Turn. Oh, and just too long on the ball. Still, we talked about at halftime. You get the ball. You got to play right away. You're going to be under pressure. Just got to have a faster rate of play. The speed has to be quicker. 4 cuts in. Oh, Kermie's almost there. Helps. Now, Graber play him through now. Yes. Oh, and just not enough fizz on that to get it through to Slay. Game is really starting to open up now. Oh, and wow, great touch from number 6, and then uses his body. And then a strike, but then that will go well wide. Is Micah Slay going to be playing? I think Micah, if that is Slay's younger brother. Yes, he is indeed. As George said, he's reffing on the side right now. Cheers to the Slay family for coming in clutch to cover the league because they didn't schedule refs for us. Good first touch right there. Is that number 23? That was number 7. Does get nudged down, so it'll be a free kick. Great first touch. Come on, Slay. You can say that now, which is fun because you can say that for John Slay, who's on the pitch. You can say that for, I'm guessing that is Micah across the pitch. You can also say it for his father because John Slay's dad is also reffing today. Cheers to the Slay family for allowing us to play the game. Let's see Joseph go down there. He's able to walk up under his own power. It does come off. That is Maximus Parcell on. Boy, dangerous ball in. Graber heads it up, but it'll still be in the 18, bouncing around. Looks like that will probably be a corner kick. Indeed, it is for Akron. George says must be some sort of U.S. record. Get in touch with Guinness. That's what I'm saying. I wonder what that record is. The amount of players in the same family or same family members on the pitch at one time. I wonder if that counts from like a refereeing perspective. Can we sports bet on Slay anytime goal? Dude, let me tell you what. I was brainstorming some ideas of how to make it like more engaging. I was like, what if I built a mini sports betting activity for Firelands? I think that would be so much fun. But yeah, that will maybe be coming in future years. I need to get like a full stream set up. We got to have a statistician to make sure we're tracking all the stats correctly. So maybe someday soon. And we're hoping John Slay plays with us for years. Deflection to another corner. George calling out Slay saying, would you want to be losing money? Slay he's a funny player. He can go a couple games without scoring, and then he can score a hat trick, as we've seen last season. It's like Reg is getting ready to come back on the pitch. Hopefully after a defended corner. They're swapping out kick takers. 56 minutes in, scores 1-0. Akron leads. Decent ball in. Flicked away by Purcell. Not too bad. And then a volley, a big volley. Goes very high and very wide. Reggie Johnson enters the pitch. Aiden Adams coming off. Give you a quick view of those two swapping spots. George says 3 points to Wigan. Yeah, off of that big shot. They're getting ready to send us long. Good kick there. Slay, great touch from him. Flicks it on. So now we can be up. Now we can close down the space a little bit. And we're not doing a full press, which is a good option. I don't think we need to do that quite yet. Just force them one way, and then we close down the space. But yeah, at some point, we do need to force them to do something. And lovely. There we go. Cut those passing lanes. Parcell is there. Oh, and just get off your foot a little bit faster. There's still that same thing. Still speed of play. Just has to be a little bit quicker. No one's here helping him. Now cuts it back in. There's a great ball. Crimmy gets it poked away. Falls is there. Tries to clear. And good, strong stuff from number 19. Falls with a good interception again. Tries to get a Purcell. Poked out for a throw. Firelands. Going quick. Yeah, how about it? Options. Goes long to Crimmy. Headed down by Club Akron. And Phil wins the ball. Phil is there. Oh, tries to poke it through, but it's intercepted. Just couldn't find the right pass. Oh, he was looking for Slay. I wouldn't mind you just blasting it at the net. Oh, man. Take the opportunity. Oh, and Gray tries to step, but just dives in, and now it's around him. And lovely stuff from Johnson. Johnson wins the ball. Great tracking back. Gray keeps possession. Love it, Jackson. Now what can we do? Can we release? Oh, big swing. And what an absolutely wonderful ball that was. Oh, and Parcell is there, indeed keeps it. And oof, that one might have been a free kick. Unfortunately, I mean, a two-man system. How do you see that? So can't fault the ref there. Good stuff from Purcell to win the ball back. And then good stuff from Steinmetz to keep it. Still has it. Turn Jack. That's fine. That's fine. Out touched away from Steinmetz. Six driving forward. Steinmetz has to recover. A big strike. We like the strike from there. Good save from Beeler. We're happy to see a strike from distance from that range, especially with the potential counterattack that was creating. Taken quickly by Akron. Oh, and almost around for number 7. Thankfully, his touch just got away from him. Beeler's able to keep it in play. Big boot from Beeler. Slay trying to look on, and it does get caught up in the air. Slay is now able to hunt it down. Does bounce around. Akron has the advantage playing. Went a big swing, just too much juice on that one.
Let's go.
Pause. Through Steinmetz. Camp, you can turn, my man. Yes, good turn. Let's check in. Yep, you see Graver as an option. Oh, lovely stuff to Karimi. Beautiful. Fortunately, taken off his foot. Shows us how much time is left. We have about half an hour still to play, so quite a lot of soccer. Paul's lovely composure to Camp. Camp touches into space, driving forward. I like to see you driving forward, Camp. Keep doing it, my guy. Oh, and then does just get it taken away, so we'll have to track back because now there are numbers for Akron. Oh, and just a miss kick from 13. Oh, and lovely ball out to Johnson. Johnson, great touch, and oh, tries to get through. And a free kick awarded to Johnson. Free kick in a dangerous area.
Let's go, Danny.
Free kick in a dangerous distance. Camp looks it over. Camp wants the distance. I mean, you can clearly see. Good part about playing on a football field, 10 yards. Camp chips it up. Beautiful spot. Oh, floating back post. No one crashed at the back post. Coach, put me in. I'll live on the back post. Oh, man, what a ball in. Just begging to be finished. Again, my trash can analogy. Throw a trash can at that. He's putting it away. Percy Pelican says, great ball. Indeed, it was. Maine getting ready on the sideline. Jensen says, put me in, coach. Jensen, love to hear it. One of our women's players. Jensen, I could if I would. I would if I could. There we go. That too. Throw Jensen up top. Even though she's more of a center back, I'll throw you at it, Jensen. You're scoring that, right? Big ball across. He was offside. Yep. See there. I will say I have the value of bird's eye view and really two-man refereeing crew. Cheers to them. Again, starting this game a little bit late, about a half an hour late, because we did not have a referee crew show up. So we have the refereeing crew of Slay and Slay. Sounds like a law firm. Maybe they should be their own refereeing firm. I'd hire him. Sent down. Looking for Max. Lovely touch out to 7 under duress, too. Good work. Stuff from Karimi. Gets through, too. Karimi with space to drive. Gets it out to Reg. Reg. Into the box. Oh, and it just deflected away. And that will be a corner kick. Another dangerous opportunity for Firelands United. Got to start converting some of those. Some of us need to, I think, be a little bit more selfish. Start ripping the ball at the net. More pressure now, thankfully, for Firelands. At least giving the back line something to think about on a more regular basis compared to the first half. Camp sends it in. Slay is up, heads it toward the goal, and a great headed effort from Slay. Just to the feet of the keeper. Keeper is able to get down. Trying to release it long. Gray is there. Good win from Gray. A little bit of something with Camp is there. Drive Camp. Might have been. Now who's there? No one's there to help him. He has no opportunities. No one to pass to in the midfield. So Slay either has to check or Reggie has to check because our Cam is dropped in to defend. Now, Karimi, what can you do with it? Now sending it up, looking for Reg or Slay, who was onside. Oh, just a big touch from Slay, and it just got away from him. Off the big touch, sadly. Pelican says, doing everything but scoring at the moment. Correct. Finally starting to get some opportunities and really just can't get it across that line. Oh, great ball up. Who is onside here for Club Akron. Good stuff from our back line. Forces him back. He is onside. Defending. How we doing? Steinmetz, yes. Force it back. That's fine. Remy. Ball goes in back post. Just a little too much on that as well. Might stay in play. No, it does not. Goal kick is awarded. So that will be time for substitutions. Jonah Main coming on. We'll get Slay off the pitch. And that will move Reggie up to striker. And then Main out on the right wing. Camp giving it away. Oh, nice leave. Now 10, filtering it through. Good stab from Graber. Akron will reset. 66 minutes in. About 67. Score still 1-0, and Johnson almost getting there. That's that hustle we need. Good stuff from Parcell. Stuck under 11's foot. You saw that. He tried the first time touch. Now turn. It is Main. Love the turn. Good stuff from Hawes, center back. Very smart playing, dropping, making an easy pass. Steinmetz, yep. Now up through. Graber, touching and out. 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 Option because we both were stuck to that side of the field. That's why you got to do a touch and then you play the pass. When you sit too long with it, you invite pressure. And especially if you're going toward the other teammate and you play it to him, he has no option. Just a friendly reminder, this team has one sub. We really need to start using that to our advantage. And how do you do that? You play quickly. You touch, turn to space, now play up. Exactly what Jack did right there. Just not best execution, but he touched, turn, and play. That's what we need to be doing. Defense in the end. Jack to clean up the mess. Beeler surveying. Back to Remy. Remy, I wouldn't mind you going long. Just in that situation. Now, yes, now feed it. Yes. To Johnson, onside, perfect ball, lovely stuff. Johnson is there, tries to cut in, still stays with it. Johnson, do something crazy. Cutting back in, hit it. Johnson strikes low hard, baby. That's what we're talking about. Beautiful composure from Reggie Johnson. And that's what this game needed. The spark that Johnson brings, and an absolutely wonderful ball from Caden Camp. Gently drops it into the path. Reggie through one man, cutting inside, curling it. Far side netting. And we have a game on our hands, folks. The battle for third place. Here we are. One apiece. Jensen says, about dang time. Prince Pelican says, beautiful run. Oh, it was. And what we talked about is at halftime. Balls over the top are fine if they're done with purpose. So, for example, you saw Reggie check to the ball first. He didn't receive the ball. So then he vacated that space and then ran toward the sideline to create some space and then ended up receiving the ball from a great pass from Camp. It's exactly what you want to do. You don't get the ball, move to different space. And now it gets to Johnson again. Johnson, oh, you saw what he was trying to do there. Seamus says, can we get Firelands shirts? Well, you're in luck, my guy. Firelandsunited.com. We got a merch shop. You can purchase all the stuff up to your heart's desire. Show up to the next one looking fresh. 1-1. We're in the 70th minute. Very important match for the league table. As it stands now, both teams would receive a point, and with goal differential, we would still technically be holding down third place. Wow, and almost lovely stuff. Great composure turn. Now off your foot. Okay, that's fine. That'll do. Oh, and taken off of Jack. Oh, I think it was a free kick. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. So a free kick is awarded for Club Akron. Not gonna lie to you, I didn't really see too much of a foul there, but I think some of the guys are complaining about referee not playing on. So now a little discussion happening because the Akron player played it. So then the referee says, hey, everyone chill out. If I wasn't here, we wouldn't be playing. Absolutely right. Love to hear it from the referee. That's how you control a match right there. And whether you agree with decisions or not on the field, sure, you can take a little bit of argument here and there. But yes, then it comes down to the referee to say, yo, everyone shut up. Let's play some soccer. That's what you love. I love a good referee who will take control of the match, make sure everyone doing their respective things. Some referees just take so much abuse. And as a ref, get in their face, let them know that's not acceptable. And honestly, Club Akron is lucky that he's letting them take the free kick again. Whistle, we are underway. So this free kick should count now. Ball over the top, and it's off the post. Wow, great strike. Filtering it up to Reggie. And then sent away. That will be just a throw, but good stuff. And you like to say Mr. Beeler had that covered, but wow, what a free kick that was. Should have a substitution. Phil getting a break. Well deserved. And now we are back with a throw for Firelands. Getting a little chippy now. And to be fair, I think we play better when it is a little bit chippy. Ooh, and can't giving it away. Over the top. Decent ball in the end. Oof, and tries to kind of whip it in. I think he was trying to do it a little bit low and hard, but wasn't able to do so. So that will be a Firelands throw. Good stuff from Gray to shield the ball out. Maine, how's your hold up? Touch it out. Oh, just poor execution. Right idea, though. Don't forget our next match coming right back at you pretty quick. June 10th, this Wednesday, we're here again at Strobel Field against FC Rayos, local rival. We beat them 4-2 in a cup match, but this will be a league match, and it is a scrappy, always good game against them. So that'll be a fun one to watch. Kick off again 6 p.m. June 10th if you want to hang out here. If not, don't you worry, your boy. I'll be streaming that match, bringing you all the delicious commentary that your heart desires. But perhaps you would prefer watching our women's first team in action. Sunday, June 14th is their next match, also at home, right here, Strobel Field. That's June 14th, 2 p.m. Love the challenge. Good challenge in the end from the Akron player. So, cutting in. Oh, and an absolutely dangerous ball. Great stuff from Caden Hawes. I think that was going to get to that number 23 striker running on. Thankfully, he was there. That was great stuff. That could be a match-saving challenge with 15 minutes to go, regular time. Corner kick on this near side. If you want to check out our schedule, firelandsunited.com. You can also get merch there, but all of the updated schedules will be there as the corner comes in. Headed, oof, good win in space from the Akron player, but heads it past that far post. Don't love him receiving it there. Sends it long for us. River tries to get the flick. Right? Yeah, Boston flip. That's fine. Don't try to go through the player. Not when you're in your own final third. Oh, great touch from him. Strike, but then Cohen Steinmetz is there. Good drive and good strength from Steinmetz. Tries to play it to Parcell and does. Oh, and Parcell just can't keep it in play, unfortunately. Great work for Steinmetz. Stretch. Causing problems as usual. We love to see it. Ooh, and just sneaks that pass through. There. Good job, Max. Way to track back. Just stay with it. We're all right. And that is not all right. Oh, such openness in the middle of the pitch. We can't allow that. We have to have either our defensive mid or our far, like outside, like right in center mid person needs to drop in on that. Good stuff from Graber. Oh, and then a good challenge, and then Graber's there again. Graber just get hit pretty hard, wins the free kick. Two Hiram boys, high five in there. We do have a high percentage of the Hiram team on our roster. 78th minute, 1-1 is the score. Camp tries to send it in just a little short this time. Now we have to prevent the counter. Gotta be tracking back. Now someone step now. Yes, good step. Camp, yes, beautiful. Ooh, just play it outside. Thankfully, they just send the ball away. Gotta play it. Okay, wow, what a ball that was. Oh, and just unfortunately can't bring the ball down. Had so much space to work with. Great ball from Gray. You have Sums coming on. Sell and Graber, replaced by Karimi and Slay. Can we do enough to get at least one more? Secure our spot in the top 3 of the league. This will send us away. Slay, looking for it. Reg will be there to challenge. Yes, and then Creamy steps forward. Oh, just a little bit far out in front of him. He's still challenging for it. Creamy is there, wins it out. Now pokes it for looking for Slay right in front. And then neither the keeper or Slay are able to get on the end of it. Adams has to track back. Good work from him. And Creamy also tracking back, pokes it free. Hawes is there. Camp able to take it. Camp driving forward. I wouldn't mind a big strike from you. Oh, and a lovely sliding challenge. Spins around. Slay is there. Slay still stays with it. I just can't hold possession. George says Philip Cam is a life hack. Agreed. He's so dangerous at that cam roll. Honestly, you can put him anywhere and he's dangerous. All over the top. Everyone will be onside. Gray just will send it out for a throw. Oh, and another nervy match. We seem to have a couple of those, which honestly makes it more exciting, but man, always gives you a heart attack. The stress levels are rising. Game much more opened up in the second half, which has worked toward our advantage. And Akron still stays with it. Sets it up for 7. Good challenge. That's Jonah Main. Lovely stuff. Now to Krimi. Krimi with a beautiful turn. Oh, and a lovely sliding challenge from that Akron player. Number 4, kudos. I'm trying to stay with it, but then that will go out of bounds for a Firelands throw. Good work from Adams, just being a nuisance. That's what you want to do when someone's in possession. Provide a little pressure, especially when they're tired. They're going to make mistakes. Over to Gray. Gray, drive a little bit. Drive a little bit. You got a little space. Looking for, I think that was looking for Reg, but just can get full of it. Slay is there. Goes through the challenge. Back post. It's Camp. Camp is there. Camp strikes and then hits the defender. Johnson tries to get it back. Smart move from Main to track instead of going toward that ball. Right decision. A lot of space in the middle. Yes, we do have to get back. And number 7 is onside, says the referee. Steinmetz is there. And Steinmetz, lovely challenge from Cohen. Important one. Had to make it right. And he did. Looks like there is an injury over here on the Akron side. So we're going to stop the game for a moment. Couple guys. Yeah, you can see the other Akron player getting stretched out over there. Yeah, no subs. I guess one sub, which I don't know what that one sub went. So I don't know if they still have a sub or not. But man, yeah, playing 90 minutes in the heat now, it is a tough one. And unfortunately for Akron now, looks like they don't. Well, they do have one sub. I think he actually just subbed off. So George just hats out to them. One sub in this weather's not great. Correct. Oh man. Glad we actually have a bench this time. I know what that's like. Our women's team, we've played down to 10 players at one point. Still stays with Akron. Oof, and so much time in there. Yes. Hawes, good. Way to track him down. Close the space. Close it down again. And then just too much. And yes, Beeler is there. Good stuff. Beeler looking for, I think it was Karimi. Yes, Karimi. Wow, lovely chest down. Still stays with it. And number 4, lovely stuff from him. And he is a solid player in the center of the park. Oh, and not the right play. Just poking it away. If anything, then turn and drop. Ride. Camp is there with it. We're in the 84th minute. Substitution. We have Adams Coming out for Carter Jones. Carter looking lively in the first half. I was impressed with his play at striker. He's going to be on the right wing now. Let's see if we can do there. Flipped on nicely by Johnson. Nice little over the head kick just to send it the other way. Yes, Reg, way to force him back. Crimmy, yep, we want you in right there. Oh, and Jack, unlucky for Jack. Stamets just away for now. Main. Akron just keeps getting the balls back. Intercepted nicely by Steinmetz. Now off your foot. Yes. Oh, yes, up to Slay. Beautiful ball. Lovely touch. This is exactly how it should play. Now through. Through to Carter. Carter, how are your wheels? Yeah, just ball played a little too far. And does stay with it. Good stuff from Carter. So that will be a corner kick. 100% taken by Carter Jones, just showing the effort to make it happen. Doesn't let him get shielded out. High five from Johnson, letting him know, yeah, man, we appreciate that hustle, especially in a game like this. As we're approaching the 85th minute, 1-1 is the score. Anybody's game, and this will have a big result for the league table, no matter how it plays out. George says great work rate from Carter. Yes, that's what we like to see. Now corner coming in from our captain. Oh, a dangerous area. It bounces to Slay. Slay, it's on the ground for Slay. Kind of takes a deflection and then just sent away. We'll have Gray back to collect. Will be a throw. Goes to Jack. Pause. Turn. Oh, and just giving away. When Steinmetz stepping up, goes around him. Carter helping back. Now sent wide. It will be gathered by Akron. Touches through and will stay in. Someone's got to step. Steinmetz. Wow, good composure from Steinmetz to see that. Now plays it up to Crimmy, who can turn. Ooh, and he gets by one. Johnson is almost there, but sent it back up the other way. Hawes takes a good touch and now drives forward. Both colliding, and Hawes will come up with it. Wow, fancy footwork from Hawes. You like to see it. And now up to Kirby. We got a lot of space. The game is opening up. Can we use it to our advantage? Here we are, Karimi. Karimi sending it over for Slay. Slay's almost there. Still keeps it in play. We have the opportunity poked away. Now it'll just be a throw. McKenna Langford asks, is there going to be overtime? There will not be overtime. So if this game ends 1-1, that is all she wrote. Each team will get 1 point toward the table. And that will be all. Maine comes out. Graber coming on. We are now entering the 87th minute. Should have maybe a minute or two of added time. One might ball into the box. Yes, there is one, and no one's there for it. Got to be crashing if we're going to do that. Now we do need to track back. Good stuff from Graber. Like I'm forcing it back. Oh, and unfortunately just past Carter. Actually, it looks like Carter does get a deflection on it, so that will go out for an Akron throw. And honestly, if I'm Akron at this point, I'm maybe sitting back a little bit. I would be happy with a 1-1 draw away with such a light bench. So I would say that would be a win for them. Come on, boys. Let's not let it end this way. Just a few minutes remaining. We find it with the game opening up. Up to Johnson. Yes, now to Camp. Camp getting around his man. Keeps it in play low and hard, and then near post, defended away. Great run from Camp. Takes a seat in the stands. Hopefully he's all right. So we will have a corner kick. Ramey gets ready to take. Should we send the keeper up? I don't make the rules. I'm just asking. The answer is no. All right. I know the answer is no, but I'd love to see Holland smash a header home. He's crazy enough to just do it. So Remy getting ready to take. Sets the ball in. It's going to be back post for Camp. Camp, oh, volleys it and tries to send it back toward the goal, but it will just be a goal kick. Goal kick. We have 1 minute of regulation time remaining. Summer 14 says, nice try, Caden. I don't mind it. I like the effort. Ball up. Ramey wins. Make sure I'm stopping the clock. I'm doing too many things here. I'm also getting way too excited. Come on, boys. Lovely turn. Yes. We have numbers. Karimi with the ball. Cutting and looking for space. Johnson is there. Johnson tries to get around and goes down. And that will be indeed a penalty kick. Great stuff. Johnson with the run. And gets around the keeper. Keeper takes him down. Pretty clear penalty. 2 clear penalties in this one. And Johnson earns it. So it will be a penalty from the spot. I also have to do my job of stopping the clock at the same time. I can't handle this kind of pressure. We are now officially in the 90th minute. Johnson already scored 1 today. Steps up to take the penalty he earned to give us 3 points. And he missed it. He missed the shot. Oh my goodness. Absolutely heartbreaking. He skied it. It goes over the bar. I'm going to throw up. Oh, and you got to feel for Johnson too. Oh man, that one hurts. That one hurts. It's potentially one of the last kicks of the game. A little bit of time left for either team to do something. Jones to tackle, intercept. Yeah, just sit down. Okay, for Johnson over the top, and that will spin and stay in play. Johnson does track it down in the end. Now we'll win a corner kick for Firelands United. Now, this probably will be one of the last kicks of the game. Can we steal the 3 points at the death? Taken short, taken quickly. Sent into the box. Phil is there. Camp takes it. Camp's still there, poked away. Oh, and then pass just too far out of the reach for Slay. And we just are not able to make anything of that one. Oh, man, so many heartbreaking moments in the last minutes of this one. Referee does check his watch, keeping an eye on him. Nicely by Akron. And now sending number 7 on his way. So Beeler will get there. Good stuff from Beeler. And you just got to send it. Okay, I don't mind that. Good throw. Now here's Jack. Jack was just a little bit too big of a touch. And there's Jack. Good win from Jack. Yep, a free kick is one. Jack gets shoved to the ground. Now, maybe I keep saying this, but maybe this will be the last kick. I did see the referee check his watch. Played shortly. Oh, and then just given away and now sent away. Oh, my goodness. We are just not taking any opportunities. We have one last chance. Big swing. On the far sideline, it's Jonah Main. Jonah Main sending it in, and the keeper has to make a save. Camp is there. Tries to poke it back into the box. And a nice sliding challenge from Jonah. And that will be a Firelands throw. Referee checking it again. Ireland's taking their time. Now sends it up. By Akron. Oh, and Creamy's almost there, just oversteps it. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end. Your final score, a heartbreaking 1-1. So we split the points. So the table will stay the same. So Firelands United still stays in third with the goal differential of one more from Club Akron. But then that does put us behind the front foot of chasing the front two. And really a great second half from the Lands, completely different from the first. We just got to learn how to play that way in the first. But that is the end. I will end our stream here. Thank you all for joining us. It ends again 1-1, a draw between Club Akron and Firelands United. Don't forget to like and subscribe here on YouTube so you can stay updated on all the cool stuff we have going on at the club. We'll be bringing you a stream on Wednesday. We're right back at it against FC Rayos right here at home. If you're not in the area, tune into the stream. If you are, hop on in. Should be a good day of some soccer to end your Wednesday. This is Andrew Schwalek signing off. I'll see you all shortly. As always, up the Lands.